Chinese mobile phones dominate the Indian market. Their market share is as much as 75%. Everywhere you look, people are using Chinese brand mobile phones. From the mid segment to the below 20,000 rupee segment to the below 10,000 rupee segment. Chinese mobile phones like Oppo, Vivo, Realme, ZTE, Xiaomi, Realme, OnePlus, they are everywhere. They're ubiquitous and they're used by everyone. Perhaps you have one. I know I did have one in the past as well. Well, here's the story that we are breaking to you right now on India Today. Indian defense intelligence agencies have raised a crucial red flag. They've set the alarm bells ringing and issued a strongly worded advisory to Army, Air Force and naval units across the country to curtail and possibly stop the use of Chinese-made mobile phones. These Chinese brands will perhaps soon be banned in the armed forces as well. This is a national exclusive by India Today's Manjeet Negi. Vivo, Oppo, Xiaomi, Realme, OnePlus. Household names in India. Monster Chinese mobile brands that are part of a list of brands that together totally dominate India's mobile handset market. Would you believe that Chinese brands account for 75% of the total smartphone shipments in India? And now, nearly 2 years after India banned a long list of Chinese apps, including TikTok, the Indian security establishment has issued an urgent alarm to the military. In a major step, Indian military intelligence agencies have issued advisories to armed forces units to stop using Chinese mobile phones, owing to a heightened threat of malware and spyware installed on these phones. According to the advisory, a copy of which has been accessed by India Today, military formations and units are to sensitize their personnel through various forms and channels to exercise caution with Chinese mobile phone devices. The advisory also asks armed forces personnel to discourage their families as far as possible from using China-made mobile phones. Interestingly, the advisory provides a list of local acceptable brands that the military forces personnel can migrate to from their Chinese mobiles. An alarm has been raised against a long list of Chinese mobile brands, including the biggest commercial makes: Vivo, Oppo, Xiaomi, OnePlus, Honor, Realme, ZTE, Xiaomi, Asus and Infinix. The spy agencies have been very active against Chinese mobile phone applications in the past, and multiple such applications were deleted from military personnel's phones. The forces have also been acting against Chinese applications and banned a number of them, including microblogging site Weibo, WeChat Messenger, file transfer app ShareIt, popular mobile web browser UC, and multiple account logger Parallel Space. Besides, a number of applications found on popular Chinese smartphone brands are also on the banned list. The advisory could escalate into a full-fledged ban on Chinese-made mobile devices in the armed forces. And it comes just weeks after a British university research report that made the explicit finding that some of the world's top-selling Android smartphones, including Oppo, Xiaomi and OnePlus, were fitted with apps and software that regularly collect huge amounts of traceable user data that was shared directly with the Chinese Communist Party and Chinese authorities. The Indian military intelligence advisory has begun to take effect, but enforcement will be a major challenge. The bigger question: could this be the first step towards a bigger crackdown on Chinese-made mobile phones in India? Is a total ban even possible? With Manjeet Negi in Delhi, Bureau Report, India Today.